Hey guys, it's time for another episode of Chasing Our Dream. This weekend we're heading to Torreya State Park.
Just outside of Tallahassee.
The great thing about this weekend is it's Labor Day.
Yay! 3-day weekend!
3-day weekend, jazz hands, yay! 3-day weekend, which means we're going to have 3 days of camping. And then we have to go back to work. Boom.
Yeah.
So we're on our way now. We left Friday night after work, which means we're going to get to the campground a little late. We're going to be there after check-in, so we have to open the gate with the gate code and try to find our site in the dark, which will be fun. But we'll get through it. We may record something trying to get into the gate and see how hard it is.
That's what walkie-talkies are for.
That's what walkie-talkies are for, yeah. So we'll touch back with you a little bit later, maybe when we get to the park.
Bye!
Good morning, guys. This morning we're going to head off to the Weeping Ridge Trail. There's supposed to be a waterfall at the end of it, but you know what a waterfall in Florida is probably like. It's probably 10 foot high. They said that the waterfall's a little bit better after rain, and we had a little bit of rain yesterday, so we'll see. Get back to you on the trail, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, squirrel.
Bye. Good morning. Today's our last day at Torreya State Park. We're going to try to find this little trail that our neighbors told us about that has some very interesting features for Florida. It's supposed to have a lot of rock walls and big rocks, not something we would normally find here in Florida. So we're going to try to find it. We don't have a lot of time, but we'll give it a shot. We'll let you know what it's like when we get on the trail, maybe shoot some more video there. Okay guys, it looks like we found the stuff they were talking about at the campsite. There's some pretty interesting ridges along here. We're going to rotate around and see if you can see a little bit of it behind us right there. There's a lot of little ravines through here, so we're going to kind of wander around and see if we can get some better views of it. But it's just like they described. It's pretty weird. There's all these little ridges that run along here, probably just from erosion that's taken place over the years. But it's pretty cool. We'll do a little bit of investigating around here and hopefully get some good video. Alright guys, we're on our way home. We're finished up the weekend, the long weekend at Torreya State Park. We had a good time. The park, we're going to give it 3 out of 5 Airstreams. It was a great park. Not a lot to do other than hiking. So if you're really into hiking, there's quite a bit of hiking you can do there. There's probably about 6 or 7 trails. We only got to do 3 of them. There's one big trail that goes around the whole outside of the park that was about 7 miles long. We only did a part of that one. We did a lot of the little connecting trails that went to the waterfall, went to the Gregory House, and went down to the gun battlements. Gregory House was another thing to do. That was a short tour. You'll see some pictures from that. They didn't allow any video inside of the house, so
Pictures.
But pictures. They did allow pictures, so you're going to have to forgive the Ken Burns style of video in the episode that's going to come up in a couple of weeks.
And that may not be a thing for young children.
Yes, it wasn't an attraction for young kids. It was quick, but it wasn't something that would hold their attention.
So they might get a little antsy.
They might get a little antsy,
Just a little.
Right. You might notice Jan is driving home. She decided she'd volunteer to drive home since we're going home a back way. If you're ever traveling from Central Florida or even South Florida and you want to get off of the old I-75, I-10 corridor, 98 is a really nice road all the way up to Tallahassee from Gainesville, High Springs area. Really nice road out in the middle of nowhere, 2-lane, freshly paved. We really enjoyed the trip, especially with not having to put up with the traffic on the interstate this weekend. I think that's about where we're going to close this video out. We had a great weekend, and I hope you guys look forward to the next video in our series. I will see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. Today's our last day at Torreya.
Torreya. Torreya.
I know, Torreya. Say it right. So this morning we're going to head off to the Weeping River. The Weeping River. Inquiring minds want to know, could this be a chupacabra?